Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Ochayon family. Nishmat, and for those that are able, the family is going to be heading to the cemetery for the year, for the Nachala, right after Tefillah. I also want to welcome back Mr. Markovic. Baruch haba. We missed you, and hope to see you a little more often. Okay, so we're continuing the Halachot of Pidyon Haben, and let's say a person does the Pidyon Haben earlier than the time, so it doesn't count. And we keep on, so you got to do it again if it's done earlier than the time. Now, what's the time? So the Torah says 30, the child's got to be born, and he's got to live for 30 complete days. So therefore, on day 31 of his birth, that's when you got to do the Pidyon Haben, ideally. Meaning, it's from that day and onwards that he's obligated that you're obligated in the Pidyon Haben. But every day that you push it off, there's a machloket if it's an avera like Brit Milah, or if it's not an avera, but rather you should just do it as early as possible. And when would the avera kick in? Would be, let's say, at the end of the father's life if he didn't do a Pidyon Haben for his son, or the end of the son's life if he never got a Pidyon Haben on himself. So there's most of the opinions actually say that's the way it is, as opposed to an avera daily like it is for Brit Milah. But nevertheless, we always try to do it as early as possible. So even if, let's say, a person, he heard these shiurim of Pidyon Haben, he said, you know what, I don't think I did a Pidyon Haben for my son, and he only hears about this, let's say, on a Friday. It's Friday at 2 p.m., and he's got a few hours left of Shabbat. He's like, you know what, I'll do a nice Pidyon Haben on Sunday with a seudah. So even in such a case, we'd say, you know what, if you just heard about it now, you know for sure you got to do Pidyon Haben. Better just do it now, as early as possible, to do the mitzvah as early as possible. So again, if you do it earlier than day 31, it doesn't count. You got to do it again with a bracha. Now let's say day 31 falls out on Shabbat, so it gets pushed off. There's no Pidyon Haben on Shabbat. It gets pushed off to Motzei Shabbat, and we can do the Pidyon Haben at nighttime. You can't do it as opposed to Brit Milah, where the pasuk says, "Ubayom Hashemini imo b'sar olato." On the 8th day, the Brit Milah is, and the Brit Milah is only in the daytime. Last halacha is, and I know a friend that this happened to, that let's say a child's born and he's still yellow or he's sick and they can't do a Brit Milah, but he's the firstborn. He's supposed to do a Pidyon Haben. So comes day 31 and the kid is still not cleared to do a Brit Milah. Maybe Jason, you'll know this halacha, you'll need to know this halacha. So he's still not cleared to do a Brit Milah, but he's already day 31, so you could do the Pidyon Haben even before the Brit Milah in that case, and you should do it that way. But if the kid is, of course, ready to go, and now it hits day 31, he's ready to go, so Brit Milah comes first, because Brit Milah is more common, even though they're both Minat Torah, Tadir v'shenot tadir kodem, things that mitzvot that come more often take precedence. So Brit Milah comes more often than Pidyon Haben, and that's the order in general as well. So it would be Brit Milah then Pidyon Haben, and you could do a two for one. It's a good question. Can you do a 2 for 1 on the same day, same seudah? Good question, because each one's supposed to have a seudah for its other. Brit Milah seudah, Brit Milah. You have 2 like twins have Brit Milah. You have to do twins. No, you do one seudah there. That's a good question. You probably knock off 2 seudot in one. Maybe I'll get back to you on that one. But the order of the mitzvah. Yeah. The Brit Milah, the order of the mitzvah is Brit Milah first, and then Pidyon Haben. Chazaku Baruch. Okay, so Mincha tonight at 4:45. Have a good day, everyone. Turn to Eliyahu.